Da-da-da-da. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, Jubi, invite to speak. Brecken.
Oh.
Okay, look at that.
Works.
It works. Let me share my.
Works.
I know it's a 50-50 shot whether or not it's gonna work.
Oh yes.
Video.
And it can disconnect sometimes, but it's still the best quality. But hey, you need to think like I'm doing this stuff in the middle of the forest, basically. Way out from civilization. So I have like 10 seconds to read the patch notes. Let's see. Did I notice anything of this new stuff? Conk conk. Shit.
All right. As we wait for people to come in here, we'll be starting at the top of the hour. A few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops.
So much text.
And those were the days. Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops 2, MW2. Those were the glory days of Call of Duty. Black Ops 3 was all right, especially good in zombies. Zombie maps in Black Ops 3 were probably some of the best, if not considered the best. I mean, Black Ops 2 had really good zombie maps. But Black Ops 3 had like legendary zombie maps. It was awesome. And then Black Ops 4 was like everybody was jetpacking everywhere and running on walls and shit. And it's like, man, this is dumb. I watch videos.
Yeah, I see it. So.
I've watched videos of just old school like fails and funny scenarios or whatever in Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare. And I was like, oh my gosh, everything was so simple back then. Just boots on the ground. You had a gun, I had a gun, and it was it, right? None of this fucking knives being thrown across the map or jetpacking everywhere, freaking robots, and this, it's gotten way out of hand. I only ever played COD for the zombies. It's very good. Yeah, COD Zombies was like a game in itself. And they did come out with a standalone COD Zombies. It came with all of the maps. It was awesome.
I remember I played Call of Duty with Space Nazis zombie thing. Yeah. Then you had the space gun.
Let's see. Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was, but I did play a bit, but I always been more of the Battlefield games, but I still haven't played the fucking which one it is, the newest World War One. That I haven't tried, but I usually like a bit more modern stuff. But
is it called Revelations? No. There was, it's a game that you can get on Xbox. At least I knew it was on Xbox. And you can get every zombie map with it. You didn't have to have Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1. You got every zombie map. Shoot.
Most FPS like a shooter, this multiplayer game, what I enjoyed the most was Titanfall 2. That game I played.
Okay, it was called Zombies Chronicles. Zombies Chronicles. And it had 8 remastered classic zombie maps from World at War all the way up to Black Ops 2. So, okay, but that's according to this. I think I think
Yeah.
there was more than that though. Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles, a fully
Yeah, and
standalone
there was
all-in-one zombies
also
only official game.
in the COD. I used to play a little bit of a COD mobile also. So there
Dude,
was also like zombie. Was it like
COD
Halloween
COD Mobile
event?
COD Mobile was good, but there's just way too much like ads and bloat. Like you start the screen and that literally from corner to corner, all around the border of the screen is all ads and click me's and
Yeah.
buy this and do this event and
Oh yes.
roll for this box or whatever. I was like, this is done. I mean, once you get past it, the actual gameplay was very good. And of course, it had the old
Yeah,
school
and
maps, and it's like, okay, this is good stuff. But yeah, you
yeah,
have to get past all the swipe stuff, and then and you compare to games like Eve Echoes. It's like, oh well,
mm,
okay, Call of Duty Mobile is free. Look at all the ads.
yeah,
This game
and
is
also
free. Even as an alpha, you get like no ads in this game.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, people complain about ads.
But
Like, go
there's
play COD Mobile. You get slapped in
COD
the face with
Mobile.
like 4 pop-ups before you can even start, and then in between matches, you're
But
slapped in the face with more pop-ups. It's awesome.
yeah, but they're all basically cosmetic things what they in COD.
Right?
So
Yeah, they don't
that's
make you better.
actually not bad.
It's
Yeah,
for all
like
the
I was
streamers that want to
playing.
look good on the streams and fancy with their
Oh
freaking
yeah,
Nicki Minaj's and all that stuff. Like, this is dumb.
like I got for free this guy who is in Jaguar skin. And so, or zebra.
I
Zebra
think
camo.
I think it was the latest Call of Duty. They added like Nicki Minaj. They added American Dad characters, and people are
What
like,
the
you know
fuck?
what? I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
All it took
I
was Nicki Minaj to be, I think Mia Khalifa. But I
yeah,
don't know.
actually I was watching like a video like what ruined Call of Duty franchise, and like the last game was it like now it's a paintball
Wow.
tournament.
Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
like no more killing anyone, so it's like the best teams participate
Dogg-
in this paintball
What was it?
tournament.
I think Snoop Dogg did some actual voiceovers in Modern Warfare 2 when it came to the multiplayer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you start out, uh, typically your team will have like this voiceover, someone talking over. It's like, all right, let's go do this, boys. And it was Snoop Dogg. He would say a bunch of random stuff.
But hey, but
All his
Snoop Dogg
finishers.
also he's in SpongeBob fucking movies, and
All right,
he can
We ready?
be in places. I guess I'm ready. We already
Are you
have
ready?
16, 17
You ready, Freddy?
pilots ready.
Ready, Freddy? Wonder if it's too early in the day for some people.
They can watch it in YouTube. Last podcast I forgot to share it in the Eve Echoes official. So this time I'll share two episodes same time.
Bradjic, you missed it. We had a Call of Duty conversation.
Yeah, we were talking. I don't know much about Call of Duty except that the fucking flying things are very annoying. They shoot you like the helicopters and shit.
Dude,
And
I
the
love-
Predator missiles kill you suddenly and all sorts of things.
Dude, I loved it when you had the paper airplane as a kill streak, and you throw your airplane. It's
Yeah.
hit somebody right in the face. Oh, those are the
God
days.
damn.
Okay,
Crazy.
close this out and prepare to blow your ears out.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Semi-Char just woke up. Congratulations.
Yeah. Prepare to shit your pants, fucking Rambo has new intro.
Let's see if I can talk on cue. All right, starting it.
The Echoes of New Eden podcast starts now. Enjoy the show.
It seems that there is a baboon outbreak in New Eden. They broke out of the cheetah zoo and have been rampaging the galaxy. There seems to be a person screaming, "Where's my bleeping baboons at?" Seemingly trying to gather them around us. Pilots of New Eden, we are gonna need all the help we can get. Where's my motherfucking baboons at? Baboons
New Eden, I am desperate need of help. They are looking for people to take with them, and they have chose me to help lead them. They said if I didn't help them, there would be hell to pay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the E1 podcast. Another week of it being some epic content for you guys. And yes, I spent a long time making that intro this morning. Thank you, Jubi. I wanted to do the voiceover on it. But yeah, so welcome. As this comes down to a volume close, I want to welcome everybody. I want to welcome Jubi for coming on the show with us today. He's going to be my expert for today, so welcome. How's it going, Jubi?
I'm like, yeah, I haven't even started to read the patch notes, but I'll try to be the expert.
You're going to be my expert for today. Yep.
Yeah,
You're going to be my expert. All right. It turned out I wasn't even looking at the OBS to make sure that my screen was good, but now it's good. All right. We're not just starting the stream anymore, but we're good now. So welcome, everybody. I see Damon Zell up in the house, too. So what's up, Damon?
Oh, yes,
I know.
Damon.
Must be quiet in Frontier. That's why he's here. Or he's working, one of the two.
So he will soon climb up here to the stage.
Yeah, and he is always welcome too, as well. So I know he doesn't play. He still has to give me his account so I can give away free stuff. And so I've been kind of waiting on that. And he didn't have to get it out of LoSec because I think eFICO survived the previous dispute. So he all this stuff is relatively close to me. So someday, Damon, someday, I want that stuff.
But hey, I'm trying to keep Damon like he could possibly return someday, maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
So
I can give his stuff back.
Possibly,
right?
Maybe.
Unless I quit.
Maybe.
I don't see that being in the foreseeable future. I'm too invested in this game.
Yeah, like what the...
Anyway. All right. So, yeah, let's get into the bread and... What the hell? What's that saying? The bread and butter of the news for the week. So, oh yeah, he's doing housework. Okay. I was busy screaming into the void of devs. Apologies. Yeah, how is everyone? Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Did we have an episode last week? Was that the Oregon Trail one? Damn, I can't even remember anymore.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Was it last Sunday, literally?
Trail.
Jeez, this freaking week flies so bad. Like, it flies so fast.
Yeah, I was thinking you're going to be a bit longer. Like you said, like 2 weeks or something. And I was like, okay.
Disclaimer. Next week, I'm having 2 birthday parties. One on Saturday and one on Sunday. So I'm not doing a podcast. So, all right, I'll tell you. I might as well just tell the audience now. They can flame me all they want next week when I announce that it's no show. But it's I got 2 birthday parties next week.
But hey, maybe you come like after the party.
No.
And you just start the
I'm
show.
not going to be able to talk. Like, I can't talk when I'm sober. Nah, it's fun. It's all good.
Then you're like, hey, Jubi, come here.
No, but I got 2 days of a bunch of stuff planned with some friends and family. So yeah, Yeah. It's Easter Sunday. Yeah,
I
Easter
understand.
Sunday too. So please go touch some grass, or if you celebrate Easter, touch some eggs. That sounds weird. All right, let me just cut that out. Let me just cut that out right out.
You
But,
know, the crazy part is that in Finland we're running out of eggs because it's more profitable to sell the eggs outside Finland. So
interesting.
like the Finnish people can starve.
Yeah, wasn't there like an egg issue or something where people was like egg prices?
Shortage,
Yeah, like an egg shortage where eggs were just going out like crazy priced. And here locally, they're like
Yeah.
$3 a dozen. Like I think some people try throwing them
Wow.
at you just to get rid of them. Like seriously, it's that bad.
Oh, man.
Like, there's a lot of eggs. But anyway,
Oh,
small
boy.
town problems. Small town problems. All right. Let's see. So next week there's not going to be a show. There's a few things that had happened this week that I'm going to talk about and have story time with you and all that type of stuff for this week. We'll go over the patch notes and I mean I was considering
this is so much.
I mean, right? I mean, we're not going to bore you with Oregon Trail last week. That was out of the blue. I know a lot of people didn't like it and all that stuff, but it was kind of out of the blue, and it was fun for the time being.
Same people. Yeah, I saw people enjoyed the.
There's
Oregon
that too, the
Trail.
nostalgia. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there. Like we had almost everyone until the end.
So
like.
Yeah, this time around I'm gonna try and
sometime.
keep it Evaco's related. So I know Jubi, he wants to dive into some other content, but it's like, dang it, man, I can't get into any other games, let alone this one. You know what I mean? It's like I spend all my time on this or Discord.
If we find something.
Yeah.
I was thinking if some players can recommend some other games to try. Like I've been looking for something, but I can't put my finger on it.
You gotta play the Pokemon games or like Starfield. I don't know. Call of Duty. I mean, we could do both. Dude, I actually do want to play Call of Duty. It's just I never get to it, or it's like I don't have buddies that like, oh hey, call me up at 9 o'clock at night. And it's like, hey, getting comms, bitch, type thing. I'm like, all right, you're firing me up. Let's go.
Maybe try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go clap some cheeks.
Kind of game.
So, but no, I mine in Evacos. That's about the extent of my entertainment. Not joking, but kind of not really. Anyway, you want to hear something funny?
But EV is a special game.
Get on Warframe. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
You guys, I do have Warframe, but haven't played it for a bit.
All right.
But yeah.
You want to hear something funny that happened to my wife this last week?
Oh.
Let's hear it. As some of you know, maybe you don't know, but we, myself and my wife, we collect TCG, like trading card game cards. So Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Lorcana, all that stuff, Magic. And this last week, she had gotten some cards in the mail. And it was like 12 or so Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What's funny is we go to pick up my daughter. And so she shows them to me. And I'm looking through them. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is really cool. And I set them down. And so she sets them down on her desk in which she plays Evacos, during her work days. She plays Evacos on this desk. And so she puts the cards on her desk. And we go and we pick up my daughter from school. So we're gone like 15 minutes because we walk to school and back. And so we come back in and her new cards that she just got were on the floor. And we're like, oh shit. One of the dogs decided that he wanted to eat all of her cards.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Destroyed them all. Destroyed them all.
What the fuck?
They were. And so she was mad. And yeah. And so she's like counting them, and like they're ripped in half, and they have bite marks all over them and stuff. And I was like, well, are there any missing? Those. And she didn't at first acknowledge that there was any missing, but they full on ate 2 cards. But yeah, we have a dog that likes to eat paper. He's destroyed toilet paper rolls. My wife's, she had like a HACCP plan, it's called, for the food industry. I think she was working
Yeah.
on that for her master's certification, her master's degree. I mean, and she made this HACCP plan, and literally the dog ate it. Can't make that up.
God damn.
Like, well,
That's
I
wild.
can't present it to you. 'Cause, good thing she was able to reprint it, right? But yeah, literally, we have a dog that likes to do that stuff, and so that was kind of interesting. This last thing. Do you grade Pokemon
Oh,
cards, Rambo? No, I don't grade them. I'm into the raw stuff. I don't deal with the grading stuff. Yeah, soon to be EX. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I figured I'd bring the house down with that story. It was pretty funny. Granted, she was very pissed, but she'd come around. It wasn't worth like hundreds of dollars. So it's just one of those things. It's like you got to look back at it and just laugh. It's like, damn it, freaking dog. And you know what? And we caught him. We knew which dog it was because we had multiple dogs. We figured we knew which dog it was. And so the next day, we staged it. And so I set up a camera in her office and we staged it. And of course the culprit comes out. Yep, and he decided that he wanted to try it again. And this time I was hanging outside the door. And yeah, I caught him in the act. So yeah, good stuff.
Nice, like, oh shit.
So
God damn, that's crazy.
anyway, yeah. So
Funny dog.
yeah, for those of you that have animals that like to eat things, specifically paper, I mean, I feel you. We know. We can understand. So they've destroyed one couch. Anyway, let's get back to Eve Echoes. I know I've been yapping too much. So this last week, I busted out with the Eve Echo, not Eve Echoes, but the HTTP theme song. When it comes to recruiting in this game, have you noticed anything as of late as far as recruiting goes, Juby? Do you really notice anything or keep up with that?
Well, I could say that every person or player who I was recruiting back in the day was a spy, basically. So I have a very bad track record for recruiting, and after many times I tried to,
See,
then they fucking do an ambush or something, and then we lose some kind of
right.
capital ship or whatever, and then they get kicked, and all
supers
sorts of
drop when you
things.
enter the local. Yeah, we know how that is. And I mean, based off the audience, it's dead. It's dumb. Recruiting in 2026 is literal shit, right? You could go to the Eve Echoes official Discord. You can look at all the looking for corporations there, and it's like the same three that have been spamming the recruiting chat like literally every day, multiple times a day. And it's just like, how do we get away from this type of recruiting and actually do? And you know what, Juby? Now I was thinking about this. In your case, you were too nice. You didn't have certain standards set in place, and it's like, oh, hey, you want to join my carp? Cool. You might be able to breathe on glass, but I don't know. I don't care because you can come play with us, and we're cool like that, right? And so we can't really do that now. In the beginning, when there was a lot more players, a lot more corporations and alliances and all this stuff, and people are recruiting more actively, they were using other social platforms like Facebook. I think was doing a lot of that. YouTubers such as Captain Benzie and whomever else at the time was like, oh, hey, look, if you want to join a corp, and then you can join this one, and here we are, right? So nowadays, and then fast forward to now. It's like there's barely any new players, relatively speaking, to be able to want to go on the Eve Echoes Discord and look for a corporation. Is it embarrassing to actually post a looking for corporation post? I know a lot of people do it, but maybe not as many as some would think. So others probably just leave corp in game, don't really do the Discord thing, and then apply to random corps throughout New Eden, which typically, in my experience, does not really work. So, when it comes down to recruiting, it really does come down to social networks, your ability to talk with people, get, relationships, even if it's returning players. You know how many returning players I've seen either in New Eden or on Discord? Just, hey, like that dude was in my corp in 2021. I seen him posting, hey, I'm looking for a corporation. Ends up in, granted, Booyah's corp of all corps. And I'm like, dude, you gotta get out of there. Like, there's no way you're gonna be in that corp if I know you. And so I got him out of there. But yeah, yeah, the Booyah Alliance. Yeah, I mean, people in the chat know about. Dude, it's just like, and even then on that Discord, some of the people that I know, it's weird. Some of the people that I know, either through the Gulag or through the Alliance, not necessarily the Corp, but between those two, there's people that are in the Booyah Alliance and they say some crazy stuff, man. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna separate myself and not say anything from it. I'm just gonna keep it to myself, right? I'm not gonna try judging them on it or whatever. But when you see somebody in the position that they require an out, you really do have to offer some sort of greener grass. Now, not all the time is the grass greener, but there are corporations that tend to be a bit better and more active than others. So just saying. But yeah, we recruit the people that we kill. So that again, that's another tactic, right? We've seen that in previous wars and all this stuff, like when TSC disband, remember that, and Meow kind of stepped in and started taking things over. And it's like, well, you're going to join Meow, or where else are you going to go, or we're going to attack you, type thing. And other corporations have been doing that a long time. People that just roam in low sec, in null sec, all that stuff, and they get the salt. And we'll talk about the DM salt here in a little bit. B-Town's in the audience. And they be like, well, okay, hey, let me go or whatever. And people offer ransoms and all this stuff. And it's like, well, how about we kill you, but then you join our corp, and then we don't have to kill you again. So there's recruiting tactics like that. And, does that involve Discord? I don't know. But could it? I suppose. You tell them, like, well, in order to join the corp, you have to have Discord. You got to go through all the checks and all that crap. But, thinking back at it, though, is recruiting has gotten severely slow as of late, right? Corporations, in order for them to really expand nowadays, well, they could either take everybody, and that includes some not too wanted players. I don't know, people that you don't want in the corp, you end up recruiting in the corp anyway because you're trying to expand fast. Or you're banking on like corporation merges and all that type of stuff to kind of grab those players, those active players, and try and expand the corp that way. But when it comes to actual recruiting, you really got to be active, I think. Talk with people, whether it's in DM in the game, DM in Discord, Reddit. Now, I've seen Reddit lately. I know I was poking around a bit about it. 420K. They are recruiting like crazy, right? Jubi, have you seen their recruitment posts?
No.
Flying High, I think it was. Flying High is their Discord. What's it called? Yeah, Flying High, 420K. And so I think they're like a pirate corp. I was talking with the CEO regarding whether or not he would come on the show and talk about his corp. Crypto Critter. Damn, say that 3 times fast. Crypto Critter was the CEO there. And I had a small chat with him, about his corp and seeing if he would come on and talk about it. I know he's been trying to recruit like crazy. Now, whether or not that's working, I don't know. But like I said, the active Reddit group tends to be kind of people that don't play anymore, or people that have corporations already and aren't looking to jump, or you just have people that want to like troll and all that type of crap too. So not really sure about the recruiting game on Reddit. I don't recommend that, but it is what it is. I mean, you can get whatever. You could be like Booyah and recruit out of the help chat. I also don't recommend that, but people do it, and I know a lot of people don't listen to this podcast, and acquire the free advice that I give. There was a post on Reddit the other day, a dude just saying he's given free advice and just to comment on it. I was like, dude, I do that every week.
Oh man.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, we can
recruiting from
respect
help
that.
chat and Reddit is peak. It really is, Grugio. It really is. Oh my gosh, it's. I find it funny that there's people in help chat in 2026, and these are like day one players, and they're still in help chat. I make
Oh
sure
man.
I go
They
out of
try
my
to
way to
help.
make fun of them.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay, I have it disabled, the help chat. I
Yeah.
was like, God damn.
So, but yeah, if you want to get into Booyah's Corp, it's very easy. So all you have to do is say racial slurs, and he'll jump on you and then try recruiting you. So there you go there. But anyway, like I said, recruiting, trying to get new players. You could try, advertising all you want, but ultimately, a lot of people that even if it's just past players, that quit or taking breaks and then come back, or people that in real life that I think I disconnected there for a second, but I'm sorry. My internet is failing. Or you recruit people that like in my case, I recruit coworkers. But anyway, rip. Yeah, the Slur Corp. Yeah, so all right. So I really wanted to tackle that, and kind of talk about that. It's not talked about too much because again, Eve Echoes doesn't really advertise this game to get a lot of people into this game for new players. We're banking on people that like the niche of the game, people that are maybe quitting Eve Online and going to something more toilet friendly, Eve Echoes. Commitments in IRL. They can't spend the time in Eve Online or Eve Frontier, and they decide that they want something a little bit more laid back. They come to Eve Echoes. You talk to other gamers that, hey, this game is pretty cool. Check it out, and then they get hooked, type of thing. So, yeah, I mean, it's based off of that. But Eve Echoes doesn't really help either when it comes to advertising for their game due to just the amount of content creators that they have and how many that they've ousted over the years. But what do I know about that, right? So I've tried IRL recruitment. They never last. Yeah, some do, some don't. I've had that experience. Some do and some don't. I ended up recruiting my wife back in 2020, and she still plays. She's probably more obsessed about it than I am. She's got, I don't know if she has more characters than me, but I know she's definitely got more supers than me. So, yeah. The previous song was about having a sugar mommy in Eve Echoes. In case you didn't hear that, last week, I had that song that I played for the intro was secretly written because of my wife in this game. Jubi, you knew that, right? You could tell. But I haven't released the full version of it yet. Yeah, I haven't released it yet, but as for the full version, but I want to do another PvP oriented video like I did was it a month or two ago? Had to have been a month plus. I want to do another PvP video to where I can showcase that song. It's kind of where I want to do that. I don't want to really play it on the podcast or make it a standalone video because I think that's boring. I don't really have the video to make that a standalone video. So I think if I just do something PvP related, put that song on it, and then call it a day from there. So my husband said he doesn't want to play the same game as me. How dare he?
Oh,
I mean, it is what it is, right? It could be good, it could be bad. You could obsess over it, kind of like how we do, or they look at it as competition. Well, it's like, I don't want to fight you. I'll
Mm.
just play this other game, type of thing. And so, uh,
That's wild. We sometimes with my wife we do play or we did play same games, but like Eve Echoes is like nah, that's not horror game. And yeah, we
yeah.
did play like Black Desert Mobile and Diablo and you know
Now,
sometimes the Mortal Kombat or
I
Tekken.
I do know of a lot of guys my age or your age, Juby. I don't know how old you are really, but typically our age, we have spouses that like to game. Some of us.
Mm,
Others have spouses that like to do other things, right? Like read, or they have other hobbies that they like to do rather than spend time on this game. And so when you justify spending $1,000 on a super, they either get really mad
mm.
or
Oh
they
yes.
completely understand. It's like,
For
holy
for
shit.
me, I'm like
Do you
hell
have
no.
a Juby, blink if you have a gun to your head, please. Just blink. Uh blink
Not
twice if you need
yet, not
saved.
yet.
You're right.
Oh,
So some have to keep that secret, or they have to
mm,
maybe have some other commitments. It's like, well, if I spend $1,000 on this game, you can spend $1,000 on Victoria's Secret or something, right? So things that women like.
mm.
But and there is that type of relationship too, and so I understand that. I'm part of that. I know how that is. So
Yeah.
guys and girls, don't be getting in trouble over a game, for real. Take that as advice. That's free.
Yeah,
Free.
I'm still struggling that I'm a, very old school guy. I have very much like all these microtransactions and things. I'm like disgusting and don't do that. I'll be happy to like buy a game and then you can play it and but all those special things like nanocores and stuff, they're a bit like for me starting to be like, oh man, like if it would be cosmetic things, then I'm fine. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But these things like you get to buy more power like with money. So that's a bit like what I don't usually like. But yeah.
You know how expensive this game is if you have a spouse that plays it too. In all
I
honesty.
think this game is like this luxury game. Like fucking everything costs minimum $400. Like all everything is super expensive. Like I haven't like
Oh,
I
as far as
always try to
events and boxes and
calculate
stuff.
like how much this costs. Then I'm like, God damn, like hell no. Like
I I stopped spending money on the events. Nothing has really enticed me to want. I got a super core a couple months ago on an event, but not even a super core, but it was a capital core, and that
yeah.
was the last time I really spent a decent chunk of money on it. But when you have a spouse that also has to spend like equally or
Mm,
more the amount of money, then
yeah.
this game can get really, really expensive on a per month basis if you
Yeah.
have as many characters as my wife and I. If you count all the omegas and duo omegas, and then
Oh
Concord
yeah.
Pass every month, and then if they have an event, type shit, and then you got the buy the AUR, and then the Navigator
Oh yeah.
programs, dude. For with like 25
Yes.
characters, do the math. It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
but we're able to afford it, so it's like we could do
Yeah.
it.
The-
Not hurting. I'm
yeah.
not eating beans and rice, but
Mm,
uh, some people can't do that, right?
yeah.
So this
I
is
try to
what I'm
pay
trying to
for my
do.
car.
What I'm trying to do is convince you to buy Victoria's Secret or books or Legos or something, and it'll be cheaper in the long run for your spouse. Just say it. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. One of these days I'm gonna
Uh,
release my supers get dropped in the when I enter the local remix. I'm gonna call it the Alley remix. And
mm,
yeah, it's It sounds like a song that you would hear at like a strip club. It's kind of funny. Anyway, all right, continuing on. Is B-Town in the audience? I don't remember if he was in here, but let me look real quick. No, can't
When
see
you
him.
said strip club, he should be here. Like,
Have you ever dated a stripper? I don't
No.
recommend. Okay.
I don't recommend. But why? Like, it could be good, you know. I don't know.
I don't see it. I don't foresee it being good at all. For
But
any reason.
She should be looking like a very good-looking woman. I would expect. Like,
Oh, it's not everything.
if it brings you
Looks aren't
joy,
everything.
then why not?
Sure. What's a little bit of fun? That's nice. It ain't gonna hurt you. All right. So I'll segue into this next segment that we'll be talking about here, and it comes down to salt. They're just waiting for Betsy to come back for this small show. Yeah. So, okay. So the thing is, Broderick, throw your wallet in the bushes, then go in. True. Yeah. Bring only the cash that, to buy in or whatever, or buy your mandatory drink. And don't come to me for any advice or experience because I'm no master at this, but only bring in enough cash, not a lot, but just enough. Hide your wallet or give it to a buddy that can't make it, that can't go in for whatever reason because he probably is on the ban list or something. And yeah, and then go about your business. And then if you happen to go elsewhere with a certain somebody, then they can't rob you. See? They're going to rob you. They always do. Don't ask me how I know. Because I haven't personally been robbed. But it happens. Why am I even talking about this? Okay, let's talk about... I want to talk about salt. I want to talk about salty players in Eve Echoes.
Salty players.
In kill mails,
salty players.
in PvP, in suggestions. I want to talk about the grief that people receive and they take in Eve Echoes, because this is it's not an issue per se, but I want to consider it as part of the game.
Yeah, I'm thinking, how can you be like angry or not happy when you play this game?
Let me put a scenario out there for you, and this had happened this last week. This was posted on multiple Discords, some of them public, including this one, of a character named Silent Owl. Did you see this, Jubi?
We have owls. We have owls here at the cottage, but yeah, haven't seen Silent Owl.
Yeah, especially one that would talk to you in the way that he talks to you. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
Silent Owl. He'll make you go in a corner and cry. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. And I'll talk about a little bit of my conversation I had with him in a little bit. But here's the scenario, and I wish B-Town was here in order to talk about it. I want to say, though, Gojira is in the audience. Gojira, do you know about this scenario I'm talking about with Silent Owl? I'll wait for him to say something real quick.
This guy must be special.
It was a kill mail.
So much notice.
Gojira kills a coveter in nullsec, right? I believe it was in nullsec. If you want to post a kill mail, you can. So Gojira kills this character in nullsec. It's just a minor. And a character by name Silent Owl puts an attack on B-Town. I don't even know if B-Town was there. You know B-Town Hustler. He's been on the podcast before. But
so he
literally lost his shit on B-Town. And B-Town posted a video of it was like a 2-minute video of him scrolling through all the DMs that this dude was talking shit about. And he's like, where was it? And I'm going to post it on. I'm going to go to my EONE Discord.
Talk so much shit about someone who you just met. That's wild.
That's the thing, is they never met, I don't think. So I'm gonna go on my stream Discord here. I want to just pull up some
Actually,
of the chatter.
I had a similar thing. Like it was before the big war we had, the big server war. It was Nilf Corp killed my coveter miner. Then after that, I was so upset. I was like, okay, fuck it. Now it's war. And
Yeah.
then I went to Declan and bomb bosses and shit. Like,
And why is it always the miners? Yeah, I remember
yeah, the
Yinzo.
coveter. It's so
Why?
fucking
Why is it always
like when
people
you
in
lose that coveter.
ventures, coveter twos? You know, they always lose their shit, and it's absolutely crazy. Some of the stuff that this character has said. Check this out, Pussycat. I hope you get beat with a belt. You have no respect. I hope your kids get bullied in school. I hope your grandmother gets slapped in the face. I hope your loved ones don't nothing in life. You're a freaking bully. F you, F you, F you, F you, F you. I hope you get robbed and they pull a pillow over your face. You are the worst kind of snake in life, freak. You know what? I'll get good.
Oh man.
Tell me your school your kids go to, and I make sure they never go to that school again. Like this is salt that has actually happened in DM chat here in the game. Tell me where to meet and I'll get good. That's when I'll get better, freak. Let's see. Hide behind this all you want. Tell me where to meet you. So like he's wanting to actually fight in real life, this dude. And granted, Silent Owl was not the owner of the kill mail that Gojira got. This dude is just part of the corp. He was like defending his corp mate and decided that he wanted to unload on B-Town.
Oh.
So, yeah,
there we go.
B-Town posted the video on my EONE podcast here, Discord, I mean. So, yeah, Soul was the death, Coveter 2. And then was B-Town even in the fleet? Like, what? How do you just wake up, just start randomly? I don't even know how B-Town got involved with this. That's the funny part.
Yeah, like
he's my CEO.
All the blame is now on
interesting.
B-Town.
Okay, so so he went to the CEO and started complaining to B-Town, who is the CEO of his corp. That's even better.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm mad, Jubi. I'm gonna contact your CEO. I'm gonna just unload on him. I'm just gonna provide all sort of DM salt. What else did he say here? I hope you understand people like me kill people in real life for just stepping on a shoe. This dude, is definitely saying some out there things. And I actually talked with this guy on Discord. We'll get to that here in a little bit. I did invite him to the podcast, but he didn't take the invite. I did want to inform him of a few things, but later we'll get into that conversation here in a bit.
Yeah.
I do want to point out some of the other stuff that he said for entertainment purposes. Because
at the start it was kind of funny, but now it starts to get kind of
now
weird.
It's like super personal. Yeah, right. It's like, okay, I remember when I was playing Call of Duty and you get these little kids like, oh yeah, I fucked your mom last night. Ha ha ha. I'm like, dude, you're dumb, right? You're just a little kid.
I teabag you.
Yeah, you get teabagged and blah, blah, blah. And so like, whatever, dude. There's certain types of shit talking, right? It's like, obviously it's not true. They're just shit talking over the internet. And then they start like, okay, hey, what's your address? Meet me somewhere. There's people on that like that in Discord too. I seen that on the Gulag. Hint. Oh wait, cough, Demon King, cough. But anyway, at this point in life, I want to drive my car into your house. That's pretty good there. I hope one day you test the wrong person. They really, really know where you at, and you regret every moment. There were some other ones I was like, damn, dude, this dude just hates life, man, and he's just unloading on B-Town over it. I'm going to find you in real life and dip in boiling lie. I hope you get struck by lightning. He just keeps going.
Oh man.
So listen to you, ignorant fool.
Probably.
Attack that person, hunt for that person. That's why in this world there's much rage and hate always because of one person. And then the screenshots repeat. So, yeah, where to start, right? Now, granted,
Sometimes
you
I
look,
feel like we should show him a lesson somehow.
you. So there was some more
like,
conversation
blow
to
up the
this.
citadel.
If you read the video that B-Town had posted, of course, there's a bit more context. Gojira gets the kill. The guy decides to not unload on Gojira, but on his CEO, which happens to be B-Town, and then B-Town's getting all this, and so I'm reading the conversation and as to all this the stuff that this dude is talking about, and it's not even his lost mail, and so that actually really intrigued me as to why he decided that he wanted to go to this extent to defend his pilot. Like, he's not the CEO. I mean, granted, he's a loyal courtmate. I get that from the people that I've talked to about him. But to go to this extent, I just found it very intriguing. And so I wanted to talk to him. And I actually reached out to the Hand CEO and kind of told him what was going on there. And I was like, hey, do you have this guy's Discord account? And then I think something came up as to why. And so I was like, well, I do want to talk about his crash out that he had. And it's been all over on public Discords and all this type of stuff. And, I just want to have a conversation with him, a civil conversation. We can bring B-Town into this, and, we can have a conversation as to why he justifies the things that he says. Right. So, yeah. And anyway, so I reach out to him, I get his Discord, and I start talking to him. And ultimately what comes down to it is he is sick of being bullied in this game. Now, let's pause here for a second. You play a sandbox space game. You have the ability to talk freely. You have the ability to move freely, do anything that you want, scam people if you want. But yet, when it comes to PvP in a specific system, it's being bullied all of a sudden. Now, we did agree when we created a character, granted, when a lot of us created characters back in the day, we didn't have a little pop-up to agree to PvP. That was more recent, right? That feature has been implemented for maybe a year or two at the most. When you create a new character, you have to click a box to say that you agree to PvP. So you look at this guy's history, all this stuff, and it's like, okay, you agreed to PvP. You still play this game. And yet...
I didn't read what he agreed to. It's just fucking...
There's like a privilege, right? There's like a privilege. You see a neutral come into your system, and then you get DMs saying, you can't be here. I'm gonna call the cops on you. You can't be here. And the other guy's like, the fuck is this? The fuck you talking about?
Just,
what are you gonna do? Come kill me? That's actually what I want. I want you to come kill me. That's what they want. But the other side looks at it as like, you're a nuisance. You can't be there. You need approval to be there. When that's not the case. And so people will take that out of context. Maybe not out of context, but they'll look at it that way, be like, you can't be in my system. The other person's going to be like, okay, then remove me. All of a sudden, now that's bullying. I don't agree with that. What I think is it's part of the game. There's not one person that'll say, hey, I can't be in a certain system. Okay, maybe through chat, it's like, okay, well, you're not allowed to go to this. If my alliance leader says, hey, you can't go to this system for whatever reason, okay. But if it's a neutral entity, if I'm roaming or whatever, I don't need approval to go into somebody else's space to try PvP. What is this?
No.
Right. But sometimes other people have like this weird entitlement.
through gate camps or
Yeah.
there's some guys gate camping. Then you're like, hey, can I get through? I need to get this dreadnought to my fleet. And they're like, okay, like sometimes just you can ask for gate camps to come down maybe, but
Mm.
like usually PvP, it's like I don't even talk. I just start shooting and killing. Like no time to just start
Right.
talking.
It's
Talking gets you killed.
the dukes are up. Yeah. I mean, why
Yeah.
bother chatting when that's precious time? You could be either fighting back or trying to get help or do something. But what I'm trying to
Yeah.
get at is some people just have like this odd entitlement to enforce the security of a system in which they do not have any power to do so about. Does that seem about accurate?
But
They agreed to PvP. They undock. They do mining. They do this. They do that. But when they get killed, they want to dish some salt about it. So, or they want to say that's
Yeah.
bullying or anything like this. So, like literally, I wanted to talk to Silent Owl and say there are different aspects to this game, other than just mining or just ratting, right? And a lot of people do those, and a lot of people do industry and market manipulation, or they just do management roles or all that type of stuff. There's other aspects of this game that I wanted to talk with him about, and I did in our conversation. Don't get me wrong, he was lighting me up too, not at me, but he is a very frustrated person when it comes to this type of stuff and what he considers bullying compared to what, say, others would classify as bullying. I don't know if he thought that their corp is being sought out for whatever reason. This could have been just a random occurrence, a filament, if you will. Hey, some PvP happened. All of a sudden, this all went down. Cool. It's like, you're not being targeted, dude.
Yeah.
If anything, when you do that, you actually get targeted more. For instance, Yinzo, if you remember Yinzo, Jubi, Yinzo, not active enough to attract filaments, right? Yeah. So filaments is a unique game mechanic where they get attracted to active systems, and the more active it is, the higher the odds that you're going to get a filament fleet in your system. Now there are some what's the word? Contingencies with that. Does miners count? Does it look at people undocked? Does it look at local count? Does it look at number of anomalies destroyed in the last hour, et cetera, right? And so that's kind of what determines that stuff. And so the smart people will look as to like, hey, well, I got corp members ratting here, I got corp members ratting there. They utilize their other systems, all this stuff. In a way, there's actually kind of a way to counter that, but you really got to do your research in that aspect. But regardless, what I was talking about was we'll drop you in a space with a cam. That activity means nothing. Yeah, it could be, though. I want to say there was like a special filament that did the activity one, and then a normal filament that would bring you to any system, including a neighbor's. It could be a blue system blue to you, and a filament will bring you there. And that's one of the complaints that people have had with the whole filament system. It's like, well, we pop into somewhere, and it was literally the system that's right next to my home system. Like, what am I gonna do there? PvP?
Yeah, like yesterday, I had 5-man blue filament drop into my system, and I was like, bot 5. Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Filaments have dropped me in my own SOV. Yeah. It's total. That's one of the biggest complaints about filaments.
Like 200 million wasted.
So they manipulated the filaments to go into active systems, right? And so, is there still some controversy whether or not that works correctly or works as good as it should? Sure. I think they could probably be optimized. It's like, it can't be perfect.
You can do like a masked 5-man team, and then you just needle anywhere and fucking
Right.
kill anything.
Yeah, and then the blues cry,
I'm
"Oh, this
hiding.
dude is blue with me," and he cry, "Oh my
Yeah,
god."
I kill my own corp.
I'm
Then they see the
entitled.
kill mask in corp chat,
I'm
corp
entitled.
thingy, and
So,
nah,
anyway,
I
so
still wouldn't kill my own corp for fuck's sake, even if I'm masked. You know, it's rude, like too nasty. You know, suddenly Rambo undocks and there's this fucking gold banana ship Marzi waiting for him.
for the
Oh, that
stream
looks
here,
like
the
Yubi's
kill mail.
Yubi's gold banana.
No banana. All right, scrolling back down here. Intensely caring, empathetic in nature mindset, often characterized by a desire to spread positivity, facilitate emotional support, and avoid conflict. Care Bears. Yep. Care Bears. Care Bear mentality. Yeah. Some people they
That's a
play
new
this game and they don't
psychology.
want a PvP. I fully understand this because when you look at it at a leadership level, I mean, in order to run a corp, you have to have multiple aspects of different players and different personalities and all that type of stuff. You have to have a core group that is your income generators, taxpayers, whatever you want to call them. Then you have a core group that's hardcore PvP, PvP only, people that want to go out, kill shit, have a good time type players. Then you have to have your industrial people, right? You got to build a citadel somehow. I mean, you could buy one. But ideally, you want to save that money and you want to build it internally and all that stuff. So most likely, every corporation has its own industry. This is just basic structural corporation BS, right? So understand that you are, as a CEO, you are going to have people that say, nope, I don't PvP. Are you going to tell them, okay, get out of my corp? And people do. People say, well, we have a mentality at this corp that if you are asked to PvP, you PvP. There is not are you available? You know, availability is another thing. But the expectation for a lot of corps is they PvP when there's neutrals around, when CTAs are happening, all that type of stuff. And for a lot of corporations, that's minimum. That's bare minimum. For certain corporations, they don't enforce that. And so this is where you get that kind of mentality of entitlement of I don't PvP to play. I don't play this game to PvP. I play this game to escape IRL. I want to mine and I want to rat only. I want to do this. I want to do that. And as a CEO, you can't have that. There's got to be like a line. Like, I understand you want to play this game how you want to play, but at the end of the day, you have to PvP in some way. Either you're defending your space,
defend your friends, or
helping a friend, defending your space as far as CTAs, alliance, all that type of stuff. Like, I cannot deny the fact that somebody has to at least PvP sometime in this game. They can't strictly be a miner and not expect to get attacked ever. So
only in high sec.
Do you guys understand this mindset that I'm trying to extract? Right, I'm trying to mitigate this mindset, and there's a lot of people in New Eden that are like this, and this is the root of getting the salty DMs and all this stuff. Right, you get people that just started the game. They've been playing the game for like 7 days. You kill their Venture 3 in low sec because they're trying to get rich ores or whatever. And it's like, motherfuck, they light you up. They're like, I didn't agree with this. I was minding my own business and you came and attacked me.
Used to disappointment.
I'm going to quit this game now because you destroyed my only ship. But dude.
Oh, no.
You agreed to PvP. You're 7 days old. Do you not understand the world in which we live? You have to understand the game.
Yes.
Us that have been playing the game for a long time.
Savage.
we've been playing the game a long time. We understand these things. We've evolved with these mentalities. And now you find these mentalities, and I think it entices more. Like, it wants people to keep coming back. It wants to, it's like, oh dude, like Yinzo was another one. I remember back in the day when Yinzo was lighting up everybody that sent him a DM. We would literally, there'd be multiple people that would DM him just to wait for his reply because it was just going to be something crazy, right? It's just like that little kid in the Call of Duty
Oh, man.
lobby, right? He fucked your mom, or he did this, or he did that. That's what people wanted.
Oh.
They wanted that level of troll to come out, and they wanted to get attacked in that certain way. And there is a group of people that actually encourage that. Believe it or not, they find comedy in it. Just saying.
Yeah, it's
It is out there.
rage baiting or whatever.
Yeah, rage baiting. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. So, continuing on with my conversation with Silent Owl, like I said, he was he was writing paragraphs, like full on books to me, and you know, a lot of swearing, all this stuff. He was very mad, but he was basically, you know, kind of just letting it all out with me. So yeah, he said he admitted to spazzing the fuck out because they're almost killing me in real life, and he doesn't like it. So he takes it as bullying, even though I think it's part of the game. And I do say this, I quote, but it's a PvP game. I understand that the kill mail was not yours, but how you proceeded to talk to the other pilot was very unsportsmanlike. I'm just curious as to why you felt the need to say those things in an Eve Echoes game, in which, in fact, it is a PvP oriented game. He said he doesn't attack anybody. He's been playing for a long time. He never attacks anybody. And it really fucking irks him that he has to be bullied all the time and still have to put up with the bullshit. He puts money into this game like everybody else. And I put money into this game just so fucking have somebody fucking fuck me over and take my shit away from me because they want to be fucking little piece of shit motherfucking bully. Like, dude,
Oh boy.
this conversation, I mean, it went on for a little bit, but like I said, he did kind of unload on me a bit too. He does claim to have some IRL issues, like heart issues.
Of course we have.
Don't want to get too personal, but he's got some IRL issues that are going on, and it's possible that that is part of the stress. And so, having had that conversation with him, trying to de-escalate, it's like, dude, it's okay. You know, there's other aspects to the game. I don't want you to feel like you're being bullied. There are other aspects to this game. You know, and honestly, it takes somebody to kind of have to open their eyes a little bit to acknowledge that type of scenario in order to not get mad at something like that. And so, you know, the only thing I could really do is just recommend that, you know, he be a better person, not to have this type of lifestyle, all this type of stuff. You know, salt is salt. It is what it is, you know, when it comes to in-game stuff, in-game conversations, all this stuff. And I tried getting him to come on the podcast to talk to me about this and this situation, and even have B-Town in the chat as well. But seemingly he didn't agree. He didn't even join the Discord. So, you know, continuing on, he is an islander, you know. Granted, he was like saying racist stuff. I was like, dude, don't put race into this. This has nothing to do with politics, because he's talking about Trump haters or Trump lovers, and he hates it and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, what does he have to do? He doesn't have anything to do with this game. But there's like that mentality, right? You really have to dodge those bullets when it's like, dude, this is a game. Why are we taking this so personally? It's just a game.
Yeah, I learned like from my experience, like I'm how do you say? I'm a cold motherfucker. You know, if you start talking to me like rude or anything, then I'm just like I block you or like not talking to you again, and I just continue killing or whatever. Like I just like very easy. Like if I start to get like uncomfortable with you, I'll just fucking block you.
Mm.
I'm like, I want to enjoy this game, you know, I feel happy. Like every negative thing, I'll try to put away. Like I had negative experience, then you're off. Like I understand, like people are upset about wars and losing stuff and whatever, but I'm like, I'm too tired to talk about how much stuff I've lost, how many alliances have died, how many corpses have died until I came to your corp, and you know, like I'm just like too tired. I just fuck it.
Can I quote another paragraph in which Silent Owl had told me?
Oh
And
yes.
I'm trying to figure out who this was aimed toward, but yeah, the number of fucks
Mm,
that he has is quite amazing. And I want to
mm.
say this is toward B Town, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh,
All I hear is you
goddamn.
motherfuckers are just protecting the fucking bullies. So that's why I'm calling you Trump
Mm.
lovers. This motherfucker, anybody who fucking protects a fucking bully, you're just no better than a fucking Trump lover or a fucking Trump himself. That's the reason why the America is fucking shitty ass fucking place, because of fucking people like that, fucking society that you fucking want to live in. It's okay to be fucking do this bullshit, fucking tease people and all these fucking pick on people and fucking pick on people like that shouldn't fucking be getting picked on. So yeah, fuck that bullshit. And it sucks. It sucks. The fact that you have to literally, or the fact that you have to spaz out on the act the way that I'm acting to get people to respond to
Mm.
me just to see what the fuck is going on. It's like, okay, how many times do you have to fucking poke a bear before the bear snaps and fucking eats somebody, right? These motherfuckers are poking
Oh
me all the
yeah.
fucking goddamn time. And yes, now I'm reacting. This is fucking reacting to
Good.
reaction, and they're getting it. If
Yes.
you don't fucking like it, stop fucking bullying people that you shouldn't be fucking getting bullied.
Yes.
Dude,
Now he's in
that
the
was just like
point of
that was just one paragraph.
maybe he
Like I
was.
said,
Yeah. Come on, pick up the guns and go PvP. Like he's
I
like in the brink of like becoming this monster, like PvP monster.
did I have an
Like a
aneurysm
little bit
reading that.
more pushing. Yeah, then he will soon start killing players. Like
I let's just say I told him to drink water.
oh yes.
Yeah.
That's a fucking relax, man.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I don't recommend this lifestyle. Like he's got to chill
Yeah,
out.
maybe this game.
And so
Yeah.
I was talking with General Rama, which is or
Mm,
Rama Tut, the CEO of Hand, and you know he kind of got involved in this, and
mm,
you know obviously Silent Owl has some things going on IRL,
mm.
and so Hand had actually had him resign from the corp, so he is no longer
Oh,
in Hand. Silent Owl is, yeah, he ended
shit.
up getting removed,
So he
and they
also
said it
got
was
kicked from the
best.
corp.
Yeah.
Mm.
They
That's how it
recommended,
goes. Goddamn.
they said, Ramatut, and I quote, I spoke to Silent
Mm.
Owl. He really needs help outside of the game, and we have recommended him to take a break. We will be removing him from Corp, but have a duty of care to make sure he is okay. So, yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
I mean, it is what it is. You never know
Yeah, we
with people over the internet what kind of problems that they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Could that have
oh
fueled
yeah,
some of the anger in which they play a game to escape from? Very possible.
oh hell yes, yeah. That's
So,
I would say that's not a normal, you know, playing game mindset. So probably very upset in real life also. But you know, I've done a lot of security jobs like back in the day. So like understanding when people are angry and try to hurt you or something like that. So like this, what you were telling me, that's like yeah, totally gone off rails.
yeah,
Like he needs to calm down.
like crazy stuff, man. But You know, I wanted to have a conversation about it, right? And it's like we don't talk about this stuff enough, I don't think. You see
Yeah.
all this stuff happening, you have scenarios in the game, and it comes down to the realization of like the entitlement of people. They want to defend their system, but they do it in chat. It's like, well, you're not allowed to be here. You can't be here, so leave. And then the other party is like, well, make
Well,
me. Now it's all of a sudden being bullied. Like, dude, this is
mm,
part of the game. I hate to tell
yeah.
you it's part of the game, but I'm telling you it's part of the game. You know, hey, I do that with
No,
blues.
one
Bradrick, get out of my
yeah,
system.
one funny point. I was in Void Alliance, and in Void we had this rule that you never talk in local. So you do not shit talk with your opponent. You just like basically you see opponent, then you just swap and go kill him, and no talking at all. So you never reply or nothing, just kill.
You know, I'm okay with,
So that's how I like it. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not talking
I
so
never
much. I
really
just kill.
cared for the don't chat, you know, don't talk in local type of thing. If it's good
Mm,
banter, cool. If it starts getting like
yeah,
toxic like that, and then it's like, okay, hey, as a person in leadership, like, hey, dude, you can't be fucking talking shit like that, because it's not just
but
you.
I
It puts the
understand.
corp,
Yeah,
you know, it puts the corp under, you know, maybe some they're looked at differently or something like that. It's like, dude, be better. Like if you're gonna say get fucked, you might as
no.
well just say GF. You don't know if it's good fight, get
For
fucked. What
yeah,
is it? You know? So that
yeah. I always say DF.
yeah,
Whatever.
GF.
Like,
It's either good fight or get fucked. You take it how you wish. Most
yeah,
of the time, I think it's the latter. At least if it's coming from
yeah,
me. I don't know, but
yeah.
I don't really talking local. It's one of those chats I have filtered off. I don't really look at it, but
No, for me, it was very difficult because I had so many Jubi fans. So in the local, they're like, "Oh, I love you, Jubi, yeah!" Like all sorts of things. And then I reply to them. Then I get like from Void CEO, like, "Don't talk in local, stop!" Like they're my fans.
oh
Fucking,
yeah.
they came here to fight here because I'm here. That's
Mhm.
why. Don't talk.
Welcome to
But
Sarpedon Magic.
but
Sarpedon
I did
Management.
understand that. Yeah, like no talking, focus on PvP, undock, attack the opponent. Like that's how I do it. Like, okay, I took this advice and now it's my style. Like I don't talk until you're dead. Like
Yeah.
when, when you're dead, then we can talk.
So as far as this scenario goes, am I pretty correct? Is there anything that I missed on this whole scenario as far as what kind of mentality we should be playing this game at? Did I miss anything on that? That's
Actually,
kind
I
of
was
a
thinking
question for the audience.
like like after all of what I've experienced, like usually like this game what we play, like if you think like you reached out to him, you wanted to talk to him, uh, s- uh, I'm a bit like it was Gojira who killed him, but B-Town is his CEO and he talked to him, and it, it wasn't his kill or death. Was it the guy who got killed, like, or was it like his friend who was talking shit? I'm so confused. But whatever.
Yeah,
So like we still like come together, ask how you're doing, like try to explain the game and do that shit. But like in real life, like no people have time to be like a daycare center for upset people. Like for me, like if you get upset or talk shit, I'm just block you and continue my day and you know try to be civilized is what I try to like
sure.
usually like I have a few times been rude in game, like got upset sometimes like in the past, but I learned like don't take it personal, focus on your game, think about like it's your game, not like I play for the alliance or like some people think like I'm very loyal to the corp or then you're like thinking to yourself, it depends. Like I do enjoy my corp and think it's like a family now, even though I was only like 1 year in here and it took me 4 years to find this place.
Mm-hmm.
Like very strange. I even destroyed that place one time. Like it was the war and now I'm here. So it's very strange game if you start to think like it's the story what you make in the game. Like is it cool that your whole life story is that I sit here and mine with Covetor? Like or is it like I go try to meet many different people and alliances, experience PvP, and very sad. Like these people don't experience the big fight things, which are very special. Like the only thing what I'm interested in this game is the big fights. Like that's the most crazy shit ever. Like not seen in any game, or maybe like NPCs fighting each other in Sins of Solar Empire or something like that. But like in real life, like I showed to my wife these gaming videos, like the last video we made. Like, yeah, all these dots, they're players. Yeah, like everyone is controlling their own ship and trying their best. And I'm like, oh, and they're exploding like one ship every second,
Popping
like
like
blowing up
balloons.
there. Yeah, like that's players dying, That's crazy. Like billions lost.
Yeah.
And they still play.
There's, in Bradrick, you're right. I mean, they don't listen. There's a certain
Nah.
group of players that play this game that is a very secluded, what's the word for it? People that don't like to go outside. What's the word for that? Shoot. Anyway, like they
Paranoid.
don't get out much, right? They're introvert.
Mm.
Yeah, introverted.
Mm.
Where
Yeah, I don't go out much.
they're very secluded by the one or two things that they do in the game, and they keep all the outside chatter away. They don't get into it. They don't listen to it. They don't do anything with it, right? But
That's
then
weird.
you have scenarios that like this that happens. And then they're the ones, they don't care about anybody else. They don't care about their corp. They don't care about their buddies that they are representing when they're talking shit. And it's like, dude, well now the CEO is getting involved. And it's like, dude, all this conversation because you had a PvP experience that happened to go public. Now we have to do like human
CEO
resources type stuff.
Yeah, like Hand, the CEO of Hand is like shitting his pants like, oh man, he doesn't want like a big war because of this guy out of here. Like he's trouble. Like that's I understand. Like it's a cold world we live in. But,
what's crazy too is when initially when I had told the CEO of Hand about this, he said that does not sound like him. That's what he told me. That doesn't sound like him. Like he knew him as a different player
or something.
He knew him as a different player that doesn't say stuff like that. It's whatever this scenario was irked him to the point where he just unloaded. Happened to be on B-Town.
Triggered.
We realized later that there's some IRL issues that could have caused this. But it's like, dang, man. What can you do?
Yeah.
But anyway, what I want to get to too is this. If you have people, and this goes for the audience, people listening, if you have people with that mentality, I guess you could say, of not necessarily salt, but those that want to be reclusive or introverted or secluded to only doing certain things in the game, kind of educate them as to how many other things that can be done in this game. How many people, especially good people, there's a lot of good people that play this game. It doesn't matter the corp alliance, all that type of stuff. It's like there's good people in every alliance, and I've talked to them. And of course, some are some bad apples too, and some happen to be thieves, and some happen to be CEOs, and some happen to not play this game anymore. But it doesn't matter. I think the more social you are, especially on the Discord and the Reddit and the Facebook and all that stuff, comes with its pros and cons. The pros is that you're in the know. You get more relationships. You talk with a lot more people. Find different aspects of the game, all that type of stuff. The cons is you do see a lot of negatives. People complaining about the games. People complaining about certain aspects. The trolls. Yeah, in aspects like that. So you get the
Yeah.
pros and the cons, but
Even I complain.
ultimately you got to be a people person in order to really kind of, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to that dude, but I'll talk to this guy because he's my buddy, type of thing. And then you find your cliques and all that stuff, and people that like to do DR and they have their own thing. And so yeah, man, it's just you gotta open up. I can't expect everyone to not have a a platform of a public platform like this one to be able to talk to a lot of people. But I mean, even if it's just within your corp, alliance, expand it to the alliance level and get to know some people and all that. And it's like, dude, don't be reclusive. Don't just be
Yeah, it's a very
playing
social
two
game.
aspects of it. Yeah, I mean, shoot, there's so many aspects to this game. You can't just do one or two things. That I just don't recommend it. You get bored of that really quickly, and people do. People do, and so then that entices them to quit or to play other games or whatever. But the funny part is, we believe this is the minority of people. It's the majority.
Yeah, and it's like, for me, this game at first, it was more like a business simulator type of thing. So I have like my retirement plan in HiSec. So I have tips in HiSec and everything. Basically, everything what I have in NullSec was like an investment. Like I invest all these things to probably get more ISK than like, but I expect that basically everything what is in NullSec I can lose, and hopefully I can like be in the plus side on this investment kind of thing. And when you get like enough money, like money skills, like you're getting billions and all sorts, then you can start this PvP hobby. So then you invest your money in PvP and possibly defend your own ships and own things. And but it takes a lot of years. But now you can buy yourself T10 like instantly, but still you don't have any experience or understanding about your surroundings or the game, and that's a bit weird also. But yeah,
Smerlin has a point in the chat too. To be honest, if you're a major league crabber and good at it, you should be rich. Shouldn't be worrying about a shitty loss. In all honesty, like he's right.
Yep.
Though I will say this.
Yeah.
The richest people that I know in this game, like straight up wealthy with the most assets, with the most ISK, is people that are in industry and PvPers. Those are the richest characters I know. People that just do PvE, I mean, granted, they probably spend as much as they receive on assets and all that stuff. But the richest characters that I know personally are indie people and PvPers. And so you look at a Coveter 2, and you're like, dude, granted, it's $6 bill. Coveter 2, okay.
Yeah.
That's expensive for Coveter 2.
That thing, like, it's like a happy meal for me, basically.
But I was like, yeah, that should be peanuts. That should be peanuts. Like they should not blink twice at a lost mail like that. Like, oh, whatever. I got 4 more in the hangar. I'll just wait till this dude leaves and I'll undock another one. Okay. Yeah, $6 bill cover. Yeah. I mean, some people's orcas aren't even that much. The cheap orcas, I should say. The beaverless ones.
2.4 billion.
Yeah. So
but hey, he likes the mine.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's why like you should like I don't know if I can invest in PvP possibly, like
so if what I just said doesn't If what I just said doesn't convince you to try other aspects of the game, then I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I mean, some people care a lot about ISK wealth and all that stuff, but they want to do AI ratting in HiSec and an ISEC island. I don't recommend that. That is very ignorant.
Actually,
that's what we
I
call
have
ignorant. Don't do that.
Now my brain had this idea. So do you know why people complain about not wanting to PvP? So most of the players, they're multi-boxers. So you have like a player with 48 accounts, and his hardware and the blue stacks and whatever, they just can't keep up. It's not so fast as a iPad player or whatever, so they're in a disadvantage for PvP because they're multi-boxers. But sometimes I do see multi-boxers trying things, but that's why usually many people are like, yeah, I'm an industrial player and I don't do any PvP because like I'm multi-box the whole corp basically. So that's why. And yeah, that I think it's more of the multi-boxers that don't want to be in big fight PvP or whatever. Like it's the hardware cannot handle the PvP.
Well, in all honesty, they shouldn't be multi-boxing 20 characters in PvP anyway, if they can't handle it.
Yeah. Last time
or you could
we had
script. People are accused of
there
scripting
was
all the
this,
time.
Yeah, we had like one time when I was in Void, or was it Kraken or whatever, same place. We got hot dropped by AOA, and they had like 200 navy ships, and just basic battleships. No, we had a war, but we could not use supers or anything, so they used only navy. But it was like 90 accounts from the 200 were like scripted bots and shit. So we managed to get the super back by complaining, but still like almost half of that fleet was like suspicious botting and scripting and multi-boxing type of battleships in there. So that's a bit wild.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've seen some multi-boxers lose their entire fleet and cost
Oh yeah,
hundreds of billions of ISK. Yep, I've had to have some
just one misclick,
conversations.
fucking they warp into wrong place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how, like, that's why I don't, multi-box many. Like, it's for me, like if you misclick, you lose one, so it's not so bad. But if you misclick and lose everything, then you maybe like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a bit rough.
Rent-A-Cop, was that the same day that Kata lost like 800B worth of Rorks and capitals and stuff? Yeah, that same day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Multi-boxer.
My CEO one time, it was the Mask Corp. So he fucking put 20 transport ships without any scouts or anything, and everything died to one bubble ship.
Wow.
And then I was like, God damn it, why didn't you ask me to go scout or protect your fucking transport fleet? And he lost like Citadel parts and everything, like full 20 transport ships blown up. I'm like, God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Like
who
trying to
uses
explain
scouts? I
basic
mean,
PvP
you got a
things.
YOLO, right? You got a YOLO.
Yeah.
Got a YOLO. You got a
And he's like, I don't care. I'm rich. Fucking,
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
just buy new
Just yeet
transports and
it.
go again. Like,
You only
yeah.
live once. Just yeet it.
Then I'm like, why? Why didn't you scout the route or whatever?
It was the
Come on.
AOA Black Blot fleet that got Kata that one day in Ovor. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the
Anyway.
flops are pretty nasty.
Yeah, and then that dude
Nowadays.
later got investigated and turned out that he was cheating. But,
Oh, of course. Something cheating. God
really?
damn it.
Scimitar? Really? Freaking. because he doesn't have rolls. There. All right. So that was basically all I had on that. So please spread the word. Find your recluses and tell them to touch grass, get some sun. You know, explore other avenues. Don't get mad when you lose pixels. When you lose space pixels and get mad over it, like, come on.
Space pickles.
Yeah, space pickles. Yeah.
That would be.
Way to make fun of me. Jubi,
mad,
you're rage baiting me and I don't like it.
Oh man, I just say my
This
my
is
face
Jubi trying to
looks
rage
stupid
bait
here.
me right now. Way to go, Scimitar. Way to represent HTP being a Discord noob. All right.
Hey,
Has
we're the baboons.
has anybody? Let's segue into the next topic here. Has anybody been in this mega corporation league that has any thoughts or expertise on their?
Yeah, what kind of place is that secret area or whatever? What you grind in there? Like, is it worth it? Like, do you get fucking crazy rich now? Like most powerful players soon.
Yeah, so
like grinding.
real quick, I'm in the game, so I'm looking at this mega corporation league, and if you look, let's see, match calendar reward. Was it a reward announcement with the tournament? Okay, so Red Scorpions won the standard group. In the small capital ship group, Hack Blackout got it, won first place. So all of the stuff had happened in the last week or two to come down to the finals, and then your final 3 for small capital is Hack Blackout, CRB, and then Pandemic Legion Pagan. So they have here the rewards, and what's weird about this is if you click on their -1.0++ SOV system, if you click on it, it says it grants sovereignty over solar system KN8101 for 3 months. Okay, pause for a second. What?
Now you can be Care Bear.
No, not even that.
3 months.
Where is this system? That is it secluded to, like, you gotta you could only access that when it's in? Where is it on the map? That's what I want to know. And can I go there? But you can't get in. Okay, so it's locked.
Yeah, they said there's a wormhole or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's like a special gate or something you have to have access to in order to get it. So like they can do that with corporation standings and all that. 4-4 top 3, get the first crack at the new title thingy area. Okay, so that's part. And we'll be covering that here in a little bit with the patch notes, because they noticed that. But it's a Care Bear protected system. No cloaks, no supers, no sign, no straight BS. Well, that's freaking dumb then. Like, I might as well just go to freaking Cobalt Edge.
Care Bear. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I wanted to know what these systems were. I mean, it's -1, but if you could only use battleships for ratting, lame. When you bring at least mining ships in there, is it going to be 1 belt? Is it going to be 10?
Or maybe it's just orca size.
Orcas,
take Rorqual inside.
What's even the benefit of this? No newts can access, so
I wonder.
You can AFK all day. Oh yeah,
like
here's your reward. You get to AFK rat and mine all day. Do it 24/7 as much as you want. You can do whatever you want AFK. No other person can come into this space. Yeah, protected crabbing space. That's interesting. But yet we have, quote, PvP corps that win these protected spaces.
Yeah. So now they can enjoy crabbing.
Yeah. I don't know. They'll
That's
probably
what
go
I
brain
was
dead.
thinking also. Like CRB is like, I don't know. I one time we killed CRB mining orca, which was somewhere in silent. They had a Sovi in silent area at some point, but yeah, like only seen 1 orca from CRB, like nothing else. Like That's weird. Like, how do they fund everything? But
and it goes up to the 4th place winner. So the 1st place champion gets the minus 1.0. 2nd place gets a minus 0.9. 3rd place gets a minus 0.8. 4th place gets a minus 0.8 system, along with medals. What is this? IP?
oh boy.
Corporation IP, and then corporation standing.
Oh,
Yeah, as rewards.
nice.
But
Yeah, very poopy rewards, for in my opinion. But the system, if the rat's dropping nanocores like crazy, then I would be like, whoa, that would be like AI ratting and getting nanocores as basic loot. Then I would be like, oh yeah, that's here we go.
yeah.
But
Interesting
I don't know.
though. Interesting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I tried looking it up in the map, and it wasn't. No search results came up for KN 8001 or 8101
It's
or anything like
probably
that.
like
So
some kind of special somewhere. But some
so
Scimitar said there is the system in game
there's
somewhere.
system 8001, 8002. This is KN
Hmm.
8002, KN 8003, and KN 8004. And then
Yeah.
KN 8101, 8102, 8103. Very original on their names, by the way. And
Hmm.
then 8104. So
Oh man.
yeah, super original. But
Yeah.
anyway, good on to them. Those that participated in the Mega Corporation League. They had that
Yeah. I wish
survey a
they
couple
could
weeks
tell us.
ago, and one of the things that I roasted them on the survey is like, yeah, well, people don't want to do 20v20 on a scheduled, type of thing because there's just too much parity. The other team might not show up, and you have to scramble 20
Yeah.
players. It's like, do 5v5 frigate, or do this or do that.
Hmm.
Make the corporation, not even corporation level, make just the rewards more enticing too.
Yeah.
Is this enough? Is this enticing enough for corporations to want to register?
Nah, I don't think, like, in my opinion, the words were not kind of, not so sexy to kind of start thinking like I was asking, like, is there any corp in Alliance who is going, and what is our corp doing, and then kind of it was so fast, and then like, I could imagine that some corp is chosen from like an alliance or something, and then they
Mm-hmm.
form this all stars PvP corp, but then it would suck basically when you get the new SOV, and can you then recruit like a bunch of miners and ratters, like the full corp, and then they can enter and benefit from that. But yeah, don't know how it works.
Yeah, I think yeah, Seymour, what makes you think they're listening? The thing is I don't think they listen. I think I even
Nah, they
half-assed,
don't listen.
dude, I half-assed the survey on like literally all but maybe 2 characters. And I was like, oh, I could just shortcut it, and then I just blew it off and got the skill points on the rest of the characters. But yeah, crying on deaf ears, right? It's like whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see what they have in the future as far as future content or whatever, but it's sounding like Hack, they won't be able to participate in the next couple of corp leagues because they won this one. So they're limiting it to give other corporations a chance to get these rewards. So I suppose that's good. You can't have the same 7 corps freaking winning everything. It's like whatever. But at the other end, it's like, what other corps are going to take it? It's like, is it enticing enough? Does it even matter? I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be beneficial. We don't know yet. Maybe it will be.
Yeah, for me it was kind of strange that, okay, even if I do win the place, then I need to like get my ratting ships and mining ships into that new place, and maybe they are yeeting them could work if there's any stations in there
Yeah.
to dock.
What if you put down a
Like,
POS? What if you drop a POS and then you lose your 3 months is up? Then what? Your POS go into hold? Does it
yeah,
disappear? Can you not
yeah,
access
the
it
slippers
anymore?
coming.
What?
Yeah.
It's my POS. What? Yeah, I wonder if you have to drop a
Yeah.
Citadel in there. Huh. Or if it's just a blank space that you just enter in and then like if you want to travel back into a Citadel, you have to jump the gate back into your home system.
Yeah.
Anyway, whoever has these systems, DM me and tell me how it is, because I want a little bit of info as to how quality of life is inside those. So that's hack. Dang, that's hack. Red Scorpions, Pagan, CRB. Whoever's in those corps listens to the show. DM me and let me know what it's like.
Yeah.
So
Send some pictures.
no structures, no
looks.
sino, no cloak. Where are
But
you
why do
reading
you
this
need a
stuff?
cloak
Do
if
I have
you're
access
like
to this stuff?
inside? Yeah, like hiding from your own people with cloak. Need that super
Oh, so it's an NPC
strange.
system. Huh. Able to dock normal size capital.
Okay.
Supers can
Interesting.
only dock in ITCs or corporation citadels that have it upgraded, right? Then
Yeah. Or a Fortizar if they
supers
fucking
can't dock in the systems.
get
Yeah.
that inside there.
Right. Help chat? What?
Yeah, you should.
Hmm?
Yeah, let's ask in help chat.
Yeah. Somebody get
How
Booyah's
that
expertise on
might
this.
work.
He claims to know everything. At least it shows on his Discord. Dude knows everything.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. Don't you know everybody knows somebody that always knows everything? Don't you know? Kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, I'm usually Rambo knows. He helps me with
Yeah,
all the things.
I'm not douchey about it, you know?
No.
All
I
right.
always respect, like, oh.
And so anyway, that was the Mega Corporation League there. So that's pretty much all done. The reward announcement, I don't know if it was like, it wasn't officially announced, at least not on Discord, but according to these guys, they haven't received the awards yet. I'm not sure. I haven't got clarity on that, but
yeah, let's
anyway.
hope they get it.
Anyway, so yeah, good on to them. All right, so let's get on to the patch notes. And Jubi, I know I assigned you to be our official patch notes expert.
Yeah, I did a very fast read. Then I was like, "Oh boy, a lot of text again."
You just skipped through it like a lot of us.
Yeah,
yeah,
like maybe used one eye. There's like a
Is it just me, or does anybody else do this? Whenever you log into the game, like first thing in the morning, you just either skip past it or you glance at it real quick and read it. But it's always like in the morning, like when you wake up type of thing. It's like, okay, just clearing the shit out. And then you just miss a lot of stuff and then you have to go back and reread it. That's me 100%. Most of the time I just look at chatter. What people are saying about it, the DR changes and whatever else is happening. I look at the chatter and I'm like, okay, now I have to clarify for myself what this text is actually saying. But most of the time I either skip it or I glance past it real quick, and then I have to resort to like looking back at it to refer to something. Anyway,
usually it's for me. It's easy. We have Trupa in the corp, and he's like tells all the good stuff, and then he's like, "Go read the patch notes." Then I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you, Trupa.
See, there's Trupa and then there's Ali.
He's the only.
Ali.
Yeah. Well,
she'll tell me everything I need to know.
What she discovers.
No, she tells me. I just ask her in person.
Says anything.
I just ask her in person. Hey, what's the patch notes? Like, is there anything good? And then she'll tell me.
She's like, oh yeah.
Then she'll tell me.
Oh,
So here in
that's
the patch
handy.
notes, they talked about the tidal corridor region. Concord Deep Space Survey Bureau has pinpointed 32 independent solar systems in subspace caught in gravitational tides. These solar systems are
Hmm.
spread across multiple directions in New Eden and differ significantly from known solar systems and have been incorporated into newly named tidal corridor region. This region is divided into 4 constellations: Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Black Tortoise, and Vermilion Bird, located in the 4
Hmm.
cardinal directions of the charted star charts. The security level of those solar systems under this region ranges from minus 0.8 to minus 1.
Hmm.
No sec. Okay.
Yeah.
So
More cobalt area.
So I think they
Sounds
go a
like.
little bit in depth here as far as the solar systems. The overview: due to the unknown conditions in these solar systems and difficulty of maintaining precise long-term positioning, Concord, together with the major empires, paid a tremendous cost to establish small logistical stations in these systems and plans to hand them over to eligible capsular corporations for further development within a limited time. So it sure sounds like these reward systems that they got in these mega corporation
Yeah,
tournament
these
thing,
are
right?
the reward places.
Yeah. The solar system is home to a large number of asteroid belts and moon mining belts, with a small number of relics detected by scans. Of course, is also teeming with over-present waste seeker drones. The natural environment here
Hmm.
is more dangerous than Cobalt Edge. The lower the security level, the more noble resources you'll find. So obviously, minus 0.1 or minus 1 is going to be true null, or like the best of the best null sec that you can get. Obviously, the highest
Yeah.
rewards out of it. But okay, so now it's the waste seekers. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleepers on steroids.
Mm-hmm. And they don't allow supers in these areas. It's interesting. People will want to bring supers in these. Yeah, you could probably do it with Visago, honestly. Visago eat all day. They'd be eating this shit up.
Hmm.
Cosmic anomaly, including all types of waste seeker encampments and prosecutor cosmic anomalies. Enemy counts are higher, actual level is higher. Still displayed as level 10, but or not displayed. In the loot tier is also higher. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is interesting. Higher than tech level 10. I wonder what the bounties on this is. Asteroid belts, compared with
Yeah.
Cobalt Edge, there are more belts and they contain more gas clouds and noble ores, increasing as security level decreases. Okay, I'm pausing for a second. We have PvP Corps doing this tournament for these soft systems. And I'll
Oh
quote,
yes.
put in quotations PvP Corp. Now, why aren't more corporations going after this?
Well.
Is it because of its
uh,
limitation? Like you can only have it for 3 months? AFK all you
I
want.
think that. Yeah, maybe, but still, kind of. If you already have like an industrial corp, they're not so happy to moving out, and then you will leave your own sov unprotected. Like you just leave your own place and go for a trip for 3 months and hope no one attacks your existing place. And there's a few things that could go wrong. But yeah, for me it would be more like 3 months. Okay, it's a bit maybe not so long.
Yeah.
And first week you try to get your ships inside, try to know what you're doing, and figuring out. And probably at that point when you're like, oh yeah, now I have everything I need, and enjoying it, and then you need to go out. So that's a bit strange. But
So they have here too, there's a chance for top tier relic sites and data sites to appear as well. Okay.
Mm.
Environmental impact: due to gravitational divides in the region's environment, in this region cannot anchor standard structures, cannot activate cloaking devices or cynosphere fields generators, and cannot use a sun chaser navigation system for positioning. Wormholes, there's 2 unstable wormholes will appear each day in every solar system in this region, randomly leading to other solar systems in New Eden. These wormholes can be discovered by scanning. Standard wormholes can be passed through by battleships and below. Large wormholes can be passed through by small caps. Super carriers are too massive to pass through.
Alrighty.
Space
So
and
yeah, you
management,
can
blah,
have
blah, blah.
dreads and wasagos and that. Maybe
Interesting.
rorquals also.
So I wonder if they can allow their alliance members to dock in this station, to visit the station. Because they can choose, the manager, the CEO or directors can choose whether to open them to neutral or friendly capsuleers. Interesting.
So they can open it for everybody.
Uh-huh.
That's wild. They just camp the wormholes and kill anything
I
that
mean,
comes in.
that opens things up even at an alliance level. Like if you had your
Oh,
alliance
now
in
I
one of these,
understand.
if you had your alliance in one of these systems, eaten all day, just imagine. Even if it is for 3 months.
Hmm.
Insurance. Due to
But
difficulties of large-scale transport, insurance companies do not offer claim services in this region. So you can't DR fraud ships
DR
into this
yeet.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Destroyed ships can be claimed in the standard solar system. Clones, members of the affiliated corporation can use the clone center, but limited to the number of uses. Base. Members of the corporation that owns the station can set it as their base. Munition. Okay. Beacon. Boosting defense across the board for 2 hours. This requires a maintenance fee of 500 million credits. What?
Our credits. Is it ISK?
Hold on. Due to
Actually,
the high
Interstellar
danger
credits.
level of the solar system, the governing corporation can activate station service combat mobilization. Once activated, the station provides long-range energy support to all corporation's members' ships, boosting defense across the board for 2 hours. This requires a maintenance fee of 500 million credits. So that's for your true Care Bears, right? That don't have enough tank on their ships. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Non-admin corporation. Capsules who are not in the managing corporation can find wormholes leading to the tidal corridor by scanning normal solar systems, or ask allies of the managing corporation for the wormhole's exact location. Dude, that's so good. That's different because now it's not just open just to the corporation. Now that we're actually reading the patch notes, it turns out that it's open to anybody that can see the wormhole, minus supers.
I think it's. I heard that some said that it's. There is the wormhole, but it's not like
what
you cannot enter.
Watch the governing corporation put an ISK fee on it. Oh well, it's going to be 5 billion ISK to access my corporation Citadel in that system.
Yeah. Then you just
What is
throw
this?
5 billion into a wormhole.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
Take my money.
No, I'll just stay home. Thank you very much. 5 billion. Dude, it's crazy what some people will put a price on for just stuff that's like, really? Like, why? Whatever. I don't know.
Exclusive.
Freaking greedy ass people. Anyway, new content. Authority level increase. The store will unlock more shelf slots and may offer high value discounts at a chance. Yeah, just weird, more stuff. Omega Duo mystery store. I haven't got to look into this really.
That's a shit. That's a poopy store. It replaced the free nanocore what we get. like the what's it called, the envelope or box. Yeah, now it's some kind of weird store, and looks a bit expensive.
All right, now we're on to DR. The
Oh yeah,
the DR changes. Oh, I actually haven't done DR since before the anticipated changes, but
yeah,
I've been hearing that DR3 was bugged, and since then Cloud acknowledged that it's been fixed. I guess DR3, DR4. If you're aware of the what the hell are you call those towers? I mean, they still hurt, but
Chaos Storm Launcher.
yeah, the storm launchers. Like you still have to be aware of those, but the thing has like double the shield, I guess now too. So I haven't done DR since then, but I need to do it though. But we talked about the difficulties on the last one, where basically 1 through 9 is called normal difficulty, and then the T10, actually the former T10 difficulty was is now normal, and then they added challenge difficulty, and then everything is all strengthened in that sense. So reduced stage burden. Now, what I really want to know is how the rewards work, like legit, and if the leaderboard is fixed in that sense. First of all, you got people that are cheesing these DRs anyway, and that shit's got to come to a stop. Like, come on, devs. Like you know that this is happening. How come you're not fixing it, right? Maybe this is their fix. So now they adjusted the loot crate tiers into the shorter your fleet's actual clear time, the faster compare, blah blah blah. The more rewards capsuleers who clear faster than recommended time will have received, and more loot crates you can obtain at settlement 2 to 8 per run. Interesting. How many is it? How many is the max? Because it used to be 6.
Yeah, I have had like I've been reading what people try to say, but it's been very confusing.
I don't know. I think a lot of people, especially in the DR realm aspect of the game, there was a lot of people that banked on DR as like their weekly income generation, in addition to whatever else they did. Some of them was like all they did was they logged in for DR, and that's all they did for their nanocore stuff or their GUs or whatever else that they sell on market. But yeah, now it's just like, now what are they gonna do? Actually have to play the game? Oh my gosh. Juby, you can't just play the game. All right.
Oh no.
After a comprehensive review of the current cost to return across all Hidden Realms stages, we've increased the base amount of loot obtainable upon clearing, so the rewards better match the combat intensity. Okay. So was there a major difference in combat intensity between DR2 10 and DR3 10? Or even DR4 10?
Well, it depends basically like what kind of ships you're using. Like for a super, I guess it's not so intense like in any situation, but you know, it depends. Like but yeah, that's a weird what's intense.
So 24
Like
boxes
I did
now. That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, like even more reward.
Is it still
But
about
hey,
300
that's
million
good.
ISK?
Well, like for me, I haven't played DR for maybe 2 weeks or a month and haven't tried this yet, so it's a bit of course if you get like a random 10 level 10 like a good GU, then you're like, oh yeah, 20 billion. Very nice. But still, I don't know. Like probably most expensive is the micro warp drive level 10 output. GU, that's 18 billion.
Dang, I thought this was going to be a short episode, but we're pushing 2 hours, so I actually just want to run through this and we can end it. I got some stuff to do today.
Let's try power through.
So
Fucking
yeah,
DR.
they had some they have a new clear out mission encounter series. The
Ooh.
encounter panels now includes purge missions. These missions are designed to boost per battle profit efficiency through a multi-times consumption mechanic. Refresh rules on tier X expert difficulty. One clear out mission will be guaranteed each time encounters refresh. Oh, high sec islands.
I've actually tried a few of those, though you can do it in nullsec also. There's like a daily mission.
Does it? Because I know those refresh, but does it spawn in the system that you're in, or do you have to make like 3 jumps or 2 jumps? Okay.
It sometimes right at the spot, but sometimes one, 2 jumps. Very easy battleships only thing, and you get like 20 million reward minus taxes, of course, but a little bit of boost. I was thinking like, okay, it's fine, but it's like a 4 waves of like NPCs.
I gotta ask this for the Care Bears, right? Is there a Science-C in there?
No. There's no Science-C in there.
Oh man, don't you love that? I'm doing a purple mission, I'm tackled, I'm getting slapped by the Science-C, I need help.
Yeah, that's brutal. I remember first time when my Science-C encountered the first NPC Science-C. I was like, God damn, I can't break this tank and shit. I had to run. strong dot Science-C.
I know. Those Science-Cs, they slap, yeah.
Yeah, but now I have dreadnoughts, so they don't care. Shoot down the fighters and kill it.
Yep. All right. So they'll consume. So consumption rule: accepting a clearance mission will consume 3 of your remaining daily encounter acceptances at once. Yeah, man. I think they're really trying to limit the AI ratting and doing these encounter things in high sec islands. By doing weird nerfs like this. What says?
So if I do one of, I didn't realize. I was thinking like it's like one, because you can do 50 missions per day, basically. In like
the auto refresh interval
things.
for main universe encounters missions has been reduced from 20 minutes to 15 minutes. Yeah, well,
So that's them. Faster.
That's them acknowledging that they're too easy at this point in time. Forum core AI assist settings update.
Need to refresh. Yeah, that takes three of them.
The Golden Core AI settings screen now includes an auto accept purge mission option. This feature is off by default. You need to auto accept. Please enable it manually. There you go. For the Gold Core people out there. All right. Cosmic Anomaly update. So the old Prosecutor Cosmic Anomaly will no longer spawn and has been fully replaced with the new Prosecutor Anomaly. Spawn chances and rewards across different security levels has been slightly increased. Battleship enemies have been removed from the high-tech Prosecutor Cosmic Anomalies, reducing combat difficulty. Adjusted the available blueprint types at the Waste Seeker inspection outposts. So they updated the market. Legacy model nanocores, structures, ships, and other items have been removed from the second-hand market. They could still be traded via contract and corporation hangars. The bounty management and tax office structures have been moved to the second-hand market. They have some optimizations here. Let's see if this is even worth talking about. Optimize the easy lock logic when sorting by overview so it won't switch the current target with each tap. Improved loading speed for the personal assets interface. Okay, I suppose that's good. For those of us that have a tier 2 in assets.
You know, I noticed that now when you autopilot, the inventory or the assets, they don't refresh. So it's like now you can what look your personal assets while flying. So that's
Oh.
cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't close you out of the screen every time you jump a system.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, whoa! Now I can even plan and sell shit while
There you
I'm
go.
AFK flying.
That's pretty gangster. No
Oh,
lie. That's pretty gangster.
multitasking now.
Optimizations. They fixed an issue where some device models could not input text properly on the latest Android version. Fixed an issue where
Oh.
drones could incorrectly activate mining enhancement implants when being attacked. Now that's funny right there.
What? So
Yeah.
the hell? They activate your implant.
Yeah. When being attacked.
Whoa. That's wild.
Fixed
So you
an
start
issue.
mining faster under stress.
I don't know. If you have mining implant level 45 and you have that explosive thing on, does that mean that activates?
Yeah, then it triggers. Like now you're triggered, ready to blow.
Boom.
Oh
Boom.
man.
All right. Fixed an issue where additional nihilist traps could appear after the nihilist space update. Fixed an issue in Corporation Clash occupation mode where capsuleers could trigger an abnormal queue cooldown. All right. I haven't seen or heard any of the issues that this thing was talking about, so these must just be rare occurrences. But anyway, that
still need to fix them.
That there be it, man. That be it. Can you believe it? We were able to stretch. We were able to stretch 2 hours and not have to talk about other games. Unbelievable. So
that's wild.
Yeah, for some of the late people that joined, I'm not going to be having a podcast episode next week in celebration of my birthday.
Yeah.
So
is it your birthday?
It is.
I thought you said. Oh.
Wait, what do you think I said?
You said that you had a few birthdays where you kind of were attending, but I didn't know that it was
my
your
own.
own birthday. That your own.
You think I'm gonna miss my own birthday party? Sorry, I got plans.
Yeah.
Can't be at my own birthday party. Yeah, but that'll be next weekend.
I hope you will have a good birthday.
Yeah, it should be good. So no episode next week. All right, blame me all you want. I'll just say GF.
Yeah.
I'll just say GF and local.
That's right.
All right. So that is it. That's all I had for y'all. I wish I could have had some guests on to talk about this the PvP situation earlier, but it is what it is. Sometimes they just don't want to talk. So we'll smoke that fat spliff for you next week. Okay. I haven't heard of that before, McNoby. Haven't heard of that. But yeah, thank you. So yeah, everybody, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to our banter. Thank you for being with us on this pet podcast episode. And for the listeners, thank you for being listeners and viewers on YouTube and all of that. And thank you, Jubi, for joining me on today's podcast and talking with me. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good week. I'll see you out in space. And I suppose take care, fly safe. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Granted, you know, I'm on Discord and I'm in game. I'm not like completely, you know, separated from Discord or anything over the 2 weeks just because I'm not going to have an episode. But, you know, I'm still around. But
yeah,
I'll talk to you when I see
party.
you. Oh, yeah. Sure. All right, Jubi, say your goodbyes.
Getting kidnapped.
Say your goodbyes,
right.
Jubi. And
next time.
We'll close it out here. All right.
Yeah.
Prepare for the
next time.
We're going to have the after party show too. Sorry, Juvi. But the after party is going to start here in a second after you say your goodbyes.
Oh, all right. Then start the after party. Okay. See you guys there.
All right. 07.
Rolling for the notch,